Better late than never. Here are your demonstrations for Mondays in Maintain. We've got clams, reverse clams, clams with feet raised slightly off the ground. Going to use the stairs, and then standing hip circles with the band around the knees. Let's get going. So when it comes to a clam, we want to take a really light band, like super duper light. We don't want anything that is going to provide too much resistance, because the muscles that we're going to try to isolate in this move are really tiny. They're the glute med and the glute min. So to that effect, we want to first get that around your knees or as close as you can. Then make sure that you're lined up against the edge of your mat or against a wall with your ankles in line with your hips, in line with your shoulders. I like to take a squish ball or a pillow and put it right here under my armpit, because the spinal part is easier if you've got a little bit loft off the ground. It's trying to keep your hips stacked. So this is what I mean when our hips are stacked, that we're not rolling forward or backward. It's just easy to lie here and kind of dump inwards and not be aware of it. When we lift our armpit off the ground and focus on pressing the ball into the ground with our armpit, we're in a much better place. So here, then lift and lower. Big exhale. Get everything activated in here, and then lift and lower. Should be isolating these little muscles right here. Don't have to go crazy. It's not about how wide can you go, how hard can you push. We just want to work the resistance. Yeah. That's for clam. We're going to do that for a minute. I just demonstrated slow burn, so unfortunately I can't do that for a minute because everything is on fire. Got a serious case of SBB, slow burn booty. Then over here, we're going to lift your ankle into the air. All that matters is that your ankle is up higher than your knee, and then you're lifting and lowering, keeping those knees aligned. Remembering, don't let go of that armpit. We need all of your core activated. Press that ball into the ground while you lift and lower over here, focusing on keeping that ankle up. It's harder than you would think. Okay, so those are clams and the reverse clams. Double checking what that third move is. Got distracted by someone super handsome walking in behind me. The clam, the feet raised on stairs. Again, all the same thing, all the same lineup, but we want our feet no more than 6 to 8 inches off the ground. And then lift and lower here. It will be a smaller move because where your ankles are, but it is no less important. It's actually more important not to dump inward, to keep this part aloft, stacked, and firing. Then finally, we're going to keep that around your knee and do the single leg standing. That's right, just making sure I got the right one. Standing leg hip circles. We want, when you think about your knees, we've got locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked, and then a little bit of a bend. Not a squat, locked, unlocked, and then a little bit of a bend. You're going to have better balance with the slight bend. Make sure that your glute is on, and then you point your toe and draw a circle, and let your toe just graze the top of the ground. You're drawing the circle with your knee, and we're not trying to go high. It doesn't need to go any higher than your hip. If you feel your toes gripping the ground on your standing leg, that means this glute is not doing its job. Bend a little bit more, and then go from there. So there you go. Make sure that you do this on each side. It's harder than it looks and easier than it looks all at the same time. Happy Monday.